Hey everyone, and welcome to our story corner. Today, I have a wonderful tale about a little cloud who learned a very important lesson. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, way up high in a bright blue sky, lived a tiny, fluffy cloud named Puffy. Puffy absolutely loved floating around all day, watching the beautiful world down below. He'd see children playing in parks and birds flying through the air. But Puffy had a little problem. He never, ever wanted to share his water. I worked so hard to collect all this rain, he would grumble to himself whenever another cloud asked him to share. It's all mine. One day, the sun was incredibly hot. It was a scorching summer afternoon, and everything on the ground was getting very, very thirsty. The beautiful flowers in the meadow began to droop their heads. The vibrant green grass started turning a sad shade of yellow, and all the little animals in the forest were panting from the heat. They all looked up at the sky, hoping for a bit of relief, and their eyes landed on Puffy, who was full of cool, fresh water. A little bluebird, feeling brave, flew up close to Puffy. "Excuse me, Puffy," she chirped softly. "Can you please give us just a little bit of rain? We are so thirsty down here." But Puffy just puffed himself up proudly, making himself look as big as possible. "No way," he declared. "This is my water. I collected it, and I'm not sharing it with anyone." The little bird flew away sadly, but then something strange started to happen. The sun shone even hotter and brighter right on Puffy. He started to feel a bit funny. He looked at his fluffy edges and realized he was shrinking. He was getting smaller, and smaller, and smaller. "What's happening? Why am I disappearing?" he cried out in a panic. Just then, a wise old cloud with gray, gentle edges floated by. He saw little Puffy looking so worried. "Hello there, little one," the old cloud said in a kind voice. "Clouds are meant to share their rain with the world below. It's our purpose. If you hold on to it all for yourself, you just fade away into the sky." Puffy thought about the wise old cloud's words. He looked down at the wilting flowers and the thirsty animals who were all looking up at him with hopeful eyes. He felt a little pang. In his cloudy heart, he finally understood. "Okay," he shouted, his voice booming across the sky. I'll share all of it." He gathered all the water he had been saving and let out a wonderful, gentle, refreshing rain. The cool drops showered down on the earth. The flowers lifted their heads and bloomed in beautiful colors. The grass turned a brilliant, healthy green again, and all the animals began to jump and dance with pure joy. They splashed into puddles and thanked Puffy with happy calls. Looking down at the happy world he had helped, Puffy felt himself growing bigger and fluffier and happier than he had ever felt before. From that day on, Puffy became the most generous cloud in the sky. He shared his rain wherever it was needed, and guess what? He never, ever shrank again. He learned that sharing doesn't make you smaller, it just makes your world a much, much happier place. Thank you so much for listening to our story today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more amazing tales. See you next time.